Welcome. You are listening to the Alpha Beta Chronicles, presented by The Queer Hermit. Stories of loyalty, strength, and the bond between Alpha and Beta. Settle in and enjoy your time with Dad. Crossroads at Silver Ridge. The trail bent into a narrow pass between two low ridges, the kind of place where travelers slowed down, whether they meant to or not. Robert had chosen it for their next camp because of the spring-fed stream nearby, and because a man could see anyone coming from a long way off. Donnie walked a step behind him, as he had learned to do, eyes scanning the ridges the way Robert taught. His body still carried the memory of the claiming, sore in places, yes, but also settled in a way it never had been before. They had a bond now, a private language in the way Robert's hand would brush his shoulder or in the weight of his gaze. Smoke curled in the distance. Another camp. Donnie tensed, but Robert's voice rumbled low and even. Easy, boy. We don't hide. We just choose how close we get. Two men were waiting by the fire when they approached. Trappers, by the look, rough, hard-eyed, and sizing Robert up like men always did when a stranger walked into their space. Robert didn't posture. He didn't need to. He simply nodded once, solid as a boulder. Afternoon? The bigger of the trappers grunted. Where are you headed? West, Robert said simply. His tone carried weight that ended questions. As they traded for a little salt and tobacco, Donnie stayed quiet, close to Robert's side. He noticed how the trapper's rogue eyes flicked to him now and then, curious, not with lust or pity, but wondering why this wiry boy stood so firm under this man's shadow. Robert felt it too. He rested a hand briefly at the small of Donnie's back, not possessive, just anchoring. A silent way of saying, this one is under my care. It was a simple gesture, but Donnie felt it like a pulse, safe, grounded, whole. That night, back at their own fire just beyond the ridge, Donnie leaned against Robert's side, the world finally quiet again. They looked at me weird, he said softly. Robert grunted. They saw something they didn't understand. Doesn't matter what they think. What matters is what we know. Donnie nodded, chewing on the words. That I'm yours. Robert's arm slid around him, warm and solid. And I'm yours. That's the part the world never sees. But we know it. That's enough. The fire cracked. The stream whispered nearby. Out here, in their small sanctuary of flame and stars, the bond was all that mattered. Thank you for spending time with Dad in the Alpha Beta Chronicles. If you enjoyed this audio, please like, share, and comment. Come back next week for the next chapter.